What's up, guys? I'm a full-time eBay reseller and a part-time artist. My name is Dylan, aka Chewing Scum, and welcome to my first video. I've came to the conclusion that I love to create. I love to draw, I love to doodle, I love to make little comics. I just love creating. I've created ever since I was a little kid. I used to make comics, I've made music, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel. And this is the year I do it all. I am following my dream all the way through. I don't know where it's gonna land me. I don't know what the end result is, but I want you all to follow your all's dreams too. And not everyone's dream is to be super rich and successful in their field. I just want to create. I just want to create and do what I love and put it out there. And maybe one person loves what I draw, and that's happy. That's so okay with me. If one person saw what I drew and felt some type of way, felt compelled to leave a comment, anything, then my goal is done. But even if no one comments, I'm still happy, because at the end of the day, I'm drawing for myself. I just love to create, and I think it's very important to do what you love. And I really want to push some content out there to give it a real shot. I want to die knowing that I gave this a real shot. So here I am giving it a real shot. I have posted every day in January, and I've got up to 300 subscribers, and I'm so happy. I remember getting 20 subscribers and I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is 20 random people. I didn't tell anyone about it. I just posted randomly. And so bookmark this, because I'm gonna go all the way through. Like, I'm going to go through with this the whole entire year, the next year, and so forth, to see how far I get. And so if you are someone on the edge of whether or not they should follow their dreams, use me as a bookmark. Maybe you see this video today and you think about it in a few months. Come check back on me, see where I'm at. I'm sick and tired of living in my head, of trying in my head, and like scared to go out and do it. And where do I start and how do I start? I'm just gonna do it and figure the rest out myself. So this is step one. The hardest part for me is actually learning the art. Like, this is kind of easy. I'm just gonna put myself out there essentially and see what happens. So this is me putting myself out there. Anyway, let's get into the art piece. Okay, welcome to my commentary slash tutorial. So as I mentioned before, I am a full-time eBay reseller, and I have 2 storage units full of boxes of clothes. That's like my whole inventory. And today I was condensing all the boxes, and I kind of just like I was so tired, I fell over on the step ladder. I've just been feeling pretty tired of recent, and as I was leaned over the step ladder, I thought, maybe I can actually draw this moment and just symbolize like just feeling tired, you know. And so that's what I did. I got my camera, I put it up against like a wall or something, and I took a picture of myself. And that's what I do for my art pieces. I draw over myself. I trace a lot. I draw over myself, and yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So I took a picture of myself, and now I'm drawing it. So that's what I do a lot of the time, and I of course add my own little spin on it, my own little style on it. But I draw inspiration from anything, and I think that's what that's when you know you're really into art, is when you can just draw inspiration from almost anything in life going on. Like, I can hear a song and kind of make art from it. I can watch a movie scene, pause it, and like get art from that. Just so many moments where like you can just draw art from. And I think that's very important, because sometimes you do get like brain fog, or you become stuck on what to draw, but then you just look around, you kind of feel the environment around you, you get in tune with your emotions, and you think, not only what kind of feeling can I get, but how do I make it look cool? Because that's what I like too. Like, I can draw someone being sad and say, oh, you know, obviously this person's sad, but I like to make it look at least visually appealing. So that's one part of my art that I kind of take a lot seriously, is like the vibe and aesthetic of it. Like, how can I make this aesthetically pleasing to look at? So certain colors I use play a big part, in the end product. Like I try to use certain colors to bring out the emotion and vibe and just provoke some kind of feeling and create like I like to do multiple colorways. So you'll see at the end I just do multiple colorways to present different emotions that could go with it, different colors that match the same vibe. It's really fun for me too. I love doing that. And you can see as I go, I like to fill in shadows, fill in the lines. I trace the whole outline first, kind of. So I try to do the shell of like the image of whatever I'm drawing. And then as I go, I add in the lines, the shadows. But I try to do everything like as I go so I don't miss certain spots. So like right here, I'm drawing the head and I have a cap on, so I can't really draw my hair. But I do that at the end. I can kind of like, and I basically draw myself in every art piece. But yeah, it's kind of funny because right now I have longer hair, so like the guy in the images has longer hair too, and like some of the older art pieces, he has short hair. It's literally just me. And I've always like had trouble drawing faces, and I just find it easier to just draw my own face. Like I just kind of outline my face structure and like my hair, my nose, and I just find it a lot easier because I mean I kind of make it different sometimes, but for the most part it is my face. But I think it's funny because like I mean, I was like, I'm drawing myself. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm doing here. See, you can see I drew my hair, my big nose. And I draw all my eyes like Marvel and DC characters. They all have white eyeballs. Like, think like Batman or like Deadpool. Any comic book character really that wears a mask has these like white eyes. And I just love it. Like, I love the white eyes. And I use that in all my humans. Like, every human has the white eyes. I just think it looks cool and it's different. So I think one thing important about art is being different and having your own style, obviously. But I give the example of like drawing an eyeball. If everyone can draw an eyeball really good, what makes yours stand out? Like, yeah, you drew it really good, but so did this person and this person. Technically it all looks good, but something has to stand out because you all look the same. And so the way I draw my faces is kind of a way I stand out. And the eyes especially are like Marvel characters, like, or like not Marvel specifically, but you know, any kind of comic book character, they have that white eye, and I love that 'cause I'm a big comic book guy. And so it's inspiration from a bunch of things. Like, I just take inspiration from so many things, and I snatch the eyes from superheroes. So initially I was just gonna draw a guy bent over on or leaning on the step ladder with nothing in the background. I just wanted to have that. But then the idea came to me, like, let me try drawing these boxes in the background too. Even though it kind of doesn't make sense, like, to someone that doesn't know, well, basically everyone, they don't know I'm drawing my storage unit, but I still think it looks cool. Like, you can kind of see like this guy might be in a warehouse like working and he's just tired. And it could be different interpretations to that. Like, I'm just trying to show that the feeling of like tiredness. Like, yes, everyone, you know, I feel tired too, and I'm trying to express it. Like, we all have that moment of like, oh my gosh, I just want to sit down and like just take a break. And that's what I'm basically representing here. So even though I'm drawing me working on my storage unit of eBay inventory, I feel like this piece can relate to anyone who's like tired from work or like fatigued mentally. It's just like the pose and like the vibe, like, you know, just like everything is just like, he's just dreading it. He's just a little tired. And so I decided to go ahead and draw these boxes in the background just to see how it would come out. So here are the completed box. You can kind of see what I was going for. I think I'll zoom out right now. Yeah, that's the vibe we're going for. I think it came out kind of cool. But also, guys, if you all want, I don't know if you all like this kind of format of a video where I'm just like kind of talking. I don't know if you want more like of a tutorial, like really step by step on like how to navigate Procreate, because I am not a Procreate pro whatsoever. You know, like ideally what I want to do is just like talk to y'all guys. I love to yap, so it'd be cool if like I just yap over a video of me making art, and at the end like you see the art piece, you know. So I don't mind talking about the art piece and like, you know, giving my 2 cents and like what I'm trying to do, like, you know, what inspired me and all that. But at the same time, you know, maybe y'all can just like have this on in the background while I yap about a certain topic, or y'all talk, you know what I mean? I'm just my first time doing something like this, and I'm just curious, you know. But I'm also really big on like, I just want to like reach people and like bring some kind of value, something to the table. I just want to be like in rotation of like someone that like helped someone in any way, literally any way. Like if I could just make your day a little bit more better, a little bit more, like it provides some kind of knowledge like to you that you didn't have before, a little bit more inspiration, a little bit more motivation to do something. That's my goal. Like just a little bit of added something to your day is what I'm here for. And ideally, slowly like move away from eBay and maybe make this more like full-time transition. But I know that's a far shot away. Right now, eBay is my business. Like this is my whole thing. And I even thought about making reselling content because I think I'm pretty damn good at eBay. I've done it 3 years full-time, all on my own. I'm super knowledgeable in it. You know, I love doing that, and it gives me a lot of free time, which makes me have art readily available to do. So that's what I want to take advantage of right now. Like, let me make as much art as I can, like put myself out there as much as I can, provide value now, and like grow. I ultimately want to like grow something special here. So I'm excited. If you're listening right now, thank you, because that's awesome. You know, I appreciate it. And yeah, I feel really blessed if you've made it this far. And so, but back to the art piece, what I do sometimes is I put one background color and I decide to match the rest of the colors based off that first layer. So I put like a light green in the background, and I'm making everything based off that background of green. Everything is like a different shade of green, or like it matches it. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I also use paint, like a paintbrush, instead of filling it in, because there's an option where you can just like fill in the paint, like in the lines automatically. But I like giving it a rough look. I love painting outside the lines a little bit. It makes it look more like unprofessional, but it's intentional. Like I intentionally get out the lines. I like a little bit of like splatter here and there. I like when the colors mix into each other a little bit. It just gives like this rough look that I just love. It reminds me of like Schoolhouse Rock videos. Is that what they're called? You know, those educational videos like I'm Just a Bill, stuff like that. Or like even Ed, Edd n Eddy. And it looks like it's messy on purpose. I love that kind of vibe. Or I don't know if y'all have seen the show Whatever Happened to Robot Jones. I love the aesthetic they go with there. And I asked ChatGPT, like, what is that aesthetic called? You know, something weird, some weird subgenre. But that's what I love. And I draw inspiration from those. Like, even though I wasn't a big fan of like Schoolhouse Rock, I like that kind of art style. And I try to incorporate some of that here. So as I was trying different kind of colors out, I was going with purple, I thought maybe I should put some light on this guy. Let me shine some light and see how that looks. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm shining some light just to see, maybe is this something I can do? And eventually I do another coat of it. So with a paintbrush, like you can coat it like real paint. And so that's what I'm doing here. I give it a second coat. So check this out. Boom. I start doing different colors. Once I have that, my final like product of the color I want, I start messing with the other colors is what I was talking about. So I start doing red and I save it right away. And I start doing other colors. So I'll check out like blue or green, just whatever I think might match the same vibe with a different colorway. I'll check it out. So as you can see here, I set like different layers just so I can test things out, see how they look. We ended up with a few different colorways. This was the last one I did, and let me show y'all how it came out. So this is a red one that I really like. We got like a different shade of red, and then we got this purple one ultimately, and this other one, of course. I didn't like the green one as much, and that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes the original one doesn't end up being used at all, but this is the final piece, guys. Let me know if y'all liked it. Let me know what you think of the piece. Let me know which color was your favorite. And yeah, I'll be making more long form content, hopefully. I do shorts almost all the time, so those you can always check out. I have a lot of art pieces that I haven't shown yet. And yeah, guys, like, subscribe, leave a comment, follow my Instagram at Chewing Scum. Kind of active on there, post more stuff like daily and like all my stories and stuff. So yeah, let me know, guys. Appreciate you have made it this far, and thanks again.